Everyone, and we are live and probably the most relaxed Tuesday stream we've had in a very, very long time. Normally, dev Q&As are the thing. However, today we're going to be going and looking at what we can get from 1,000 loot kills at Solak. So, sit back and enjoy. It's about as casual as can be. Dev Q&As will return as per usual from next week, I believe. John, is that correct?
Nothing planned for next week.
Nothing planned for next week. See, I can't be committing to these things. This is already off to a bad start. Also, just as a note, if you hear my phone going off, there is a chance I may need to actually end the stream pretty much immediately. John is very kindly will take over, only because you just never know when a baby could come into the world, so just be aware of that. So anyway, as per usual, RuneScape is guaranteed from this stream. RuneScape will come into play. So yes, that'll be there as well. So I think apart from that, we'll jump in game and we'll do this. So I do apologize, the interface is a little cluttered. So the reason for this is that I've got metrics set up so we can see the drops coming in, and so we can keep an eye out on all of the items coming in via the chat. What we've done here is set it up so we right-click claim loot on Merifel, and it will run the loot script 10 times for us. So we're going to be doing this 100 times to give us 1,000 kills, and we're going to see what we're going to get from that. Before I do that, I'll talk about the game update that came out yesterday, which is the calendar. It has gone down well, obviously, apart from issues that have been outlined from players who, for example, are living in different time zones, because unfortunately we missed one check. Which meant that if you didn't live in the same time zone as where the game time is, that sometimes your calendar would be in a mess. And we are looking into that. It's frustrating as all hell. But yes, we're going to sort it. So I wanted to make it clear of that. Yes, I'm wearing a look at the dwarves. As you can see, this is duo mode loot. Just so you're aware of that as well. So 1,000 of them. And then we will be good to go. So before I do that, let me know. I want to know actually what you think. Oh, bye, Shed.
Bye, Shauny.
Bye, Shed.
Bye.
Oh, we're just on the classic goodbye as per usual. Anyway, bye, Shed. Let me know what you think in the chat of how many uniques we reckon we're gonna get. So this can include grimoires, crossbows, the purple mushroom, the pet. We might even get pet. We'll wait and see. Let me know what you think. How many we'll get. Someone said 75, 16, 20, 4, 9. Perdita pet you can't call because Perdita pet is given it if you kill Solak 1,000 times. I'll show you what I mean actually. So if you go into pets, I believe it's a follower pet. Or is it a companion pet? It's one of the two. Perdita. And you can see that you can get Perdita by freeing Solak from, I don't know how you say his name, hold 1,000 times. So yeah, you have to kill Solak 1,000 times to get that pet. So we will get this as a guarantee. So I'll show that off at the end. But anyway, let's jump into this. Right, here we go. So when I right-click claim loot, I'm just going to clear the chat a moment so we get a nice fresh log. And we'll keep our drop log up here. Let's do it. So we'll right-click claim loot, and you can see immediately everything comes in, and we can see what we get. So I'll let that digest for a moment, just so you can get an idea of how this works. Each one is considered a kill, so we're essentially killing Solak 10 times when we claim loot. So just be aware of that, and we'll see what we get. 1 onyx off the bat, that was on our 9th kill. Sometimes it can roll 2 onyxes in 1 drop. Force Renix scales, I'm just going to point out some of the highlights. We're getting a lot of onyx bolt tips there, and that 10. And a lot of black dragon hide in that one. 3 different kills there with 3 different dragon hides. Saradom in wines, which are always nice to get. And then again, 202 crush nests. And that is a double. Wow, back-to-back grimoires. Really? Couldn't have been back-to-back crossbows, but okay. So we just have back-to-back grimoires on our 45th kills. So there you go. Grimoire is not a lot of money in nowadays, I believe. GE value is not going to be, I imagine, accurate, but around about that value. Or a bit more. But yeah, there you go. Back-to-back grimoires. But again, it would have been nice to have something a bit better. I mean, come on, crossbows would be lovely. Alright. Grimoire again. Oh, God. 55th kill. 55 kills and 3 grimoires. Okay, sure. We'll keep going. Alright, nothing on that one. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes. In the meantime, of course, I'll try and answer anything you guys are asking in the chat. So if you have anything, feel free to ask away. Room bars, grimy irrits. And just to clarify, this is all going into my bank. I've just realised I've made a huge mistake though, because I need to fix my money pouch. So bear with me just a moment, because we've had about 4 million so far. So I'm just going to clear this money, so we actually have an idea of how much cash we're getting. There we go. So we're about 4 mil cash, and all the rest is loot. Every time I'm looting, this is going into the bank. So just to give you an idea, I'll show you the bank as it stands right now. I've cleared the bank ahead of time, so we can see it. So right now, that is our current loot. 3 grimoires, 4 onyxes, 122 sourdough wines. We'll wealth evaluate this, obviously, at the end of it, and we'll see how much we have. But, yeah, okay, 7.3 million. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone spotted in the boss logs. Good, drop log. Good shout. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll add to pouch, and we'll just take away 300k. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. That's what we have so far. Alright, let's keep this going. See if we can get any crossbows on the go. Hasters. I'm gonna probably expect a lot of Hasters. 4 ceramic scale, 5 ceramic scale. Your camera interface, Vinny, is blocking your coin pouch. Ah, good shout. Good shout. Let's bring the backpack. Oh, poo. Let's bring that. Oh yeah, bring it under the map. Good idea, John. That's why I got John here. There you go. Alright. So we'll keep going and see what we keep getting. ROM right click. Onyx bolt tips, uncut stones. 2 onyxes, that's what I meant. So sometimes you can get 2 onyxes in one roll, and that is helpful. My interface is definitely a lot better than this, provided I haven't had to make the chat massive so you guys can see all the loot we're getting. That is a clue scroll. That is an elite clue scroll we got there. So we just got a clue scroll from Mandrop. We haven't had any effigies yet. You can get effigies from Solak if you did not know this. Alright, 230, 240. So, quarter of the way, we've only had 3 grimoires, and that was in the space of 10 kills between each other, which is rather crazy. That is a... Who's trolling me? Who's invisible on this world and popping balloon animals next to me? Oh, anyway, I'm going to ignore that. Alright, 300. Man, we got a lot of onyx. A lot of onyxes actually coming in as well. What else we got? So people are going to ask. I imagine some people might ask. You know, what are you doing? What are you going to do, or if anything, about the loot? I am not the person, unfortunately, to address that question. I believe Ramen did comment on a post back on Reddit a few weeks back about loot, but I'm not sure what the stance is on that, so I do apologise for that one. Where the good stuff at? Yeah, you tell me. I've had nothing. Blightbound. I say nothing, and we get a Blightbound. There you go. Blightbound crossbow at, what, 405 kills. So we finally get our crossbow as I say nothing. So, typical, as per usual. So let me clarify the drop table as well. I think Ramen's going to be okay with me saying this. The clue scroll, the effigy, and everything else, they're bonus drops. They don't affect your main drop. So you can get a battle staff common drop and a clue scroll as well. So they're separate rolls and they're bonus drops, basically. All right. So we got 1 crossbow in close to in about 405 kills. So let's see if we can get a bit more. That's a grimoire. 4 grimoires. That's a pet! Oh, we got a pet! 468 Solak kills. That is an imbued bark piece. There you go. So that's our pet, but we're going to destroy it, and we're going to see if we can get it again. Much to the sadness of everyone else, I imagine. But anyway, we're going to see if we can get it again the next 530 kills. Alright. Let's keep this going. So we got a pet. That's pretty cool. So we're at the halfway point already. Let's see where we go from here. That's a Blightbound crossbow. Again, we're picking up on the RNG a little bit now. That's our 2nd crossbow. So let's hope we can get an offhand in a little bit. Let's keep this going. The way Eastia set this up has just meant that we're just going through the loot so much more quicker than when we do our clue scroll streams and everything else. Fair play to him. Which also means the stream might not be as long either. But that's fine. Onyxes. Let's keep this going. Can I largen the drop? That's another crossbow. It's crossbow number 3. Yeah, I'll largen the drop list for you. Good shout. There you go. Just so you can have an idea of what we got. So that's our 3rd crossbow at 656 kills. We've had 3 crossbows. See if we can keep this going. That's a Triskelion. So this is what I mean about the bonus drops. You can see right now, there's actually more than 10 entries here. So the Triskelion is a bonus roll on top of it. So I got lucky with the Triskelion fragment piece on top of that and actually got the drop. So there you go. It's another crossbow. It's crossbow number 4 in 760. So since 404 kills up to 760, we've had 4 crossbows. Excuse me. So the start of it wasn't great, but in the middle, towards the end, we're kind of getting there. That's a grimoire. That's our 5th grimoire. I said this stream was going to be 1k loop. I didn't think it'd be this fast. Should we do 2k? What do you reckon, everyone? Oh my! Crossbow and a grimoire in a space of 10 kills there. Yeah, we can do 2k. I'm deciding we're doing 2k. That's what we're gonna do. Even though I promised, even though I said it's gonna be 1k, we'll do 2k because why not? I love loot streams. They're great. Let's keep it going. So we have what, 5 crossbows? There's a 6th crossbow at 900. This crossbow RNG right now is pretty incredible. That's a lot of Hydrix Bolt Tips and Catadines. Or Cadatines, even. Oh, come on, give me a... I just want an offhand now. This would be nice. 5 main hands and no offhands. That's another main hand crossbow! Come on. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. That's a Merifel Stave Cosmetic. There you go. That's a new one right there to the little drop log, so we'll extend this a little bit more. That's 1,000 right there. So what we're going to do now is do this. We're going to drop everything into the bank. We're going to close the bank, as I closed it with a potato in there, because logic. We're going to sort our bank by stack price. And then we're going to have a look at our bank, and it should have arranged it by the live values. There we go. So, 7 crossbows, 6 grimoires, 1 Merifel Stave, 57 onyxes, 258 Sarlacc scales. I did get Pet Wolf Sky. I got it at 500 KC-ish, and then I destroyed it. So, we have gotten Pet already, just to clarify. Wine of Sour Remains, 1,353 of them. And you can obviously observe as well, we're getting quite a fair amount of charms. And yes, this will count threshold. My boss kills are technically on 0 when I started the stream. They're now on 1,000. So threshold into pet is included in this as well. I will show you the Perdita pet really quickly while we are here. Maybe it isn't. Hold on. I thought that we have 1,000 kills and it is not. It might be because we've hacked something in for JMods only. That might be why, but it might be useful to double check. Anyway, I'll double check that when we go upstairs, just to be absolutely certain. We'll do one more loot anyway, just to make sure. Let's just do that. Alright, let's check it again. Okay, I'm going to say it's because we've hacked something in. That's all I'm saying. We've literally botched our loot script to make it so JMods can do this. Obviously, players can't do this. So I'm going to say it's not doing it properly. Let's have like a wealth evaluator, shall we? Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention 49 million coins as well in its own. Wealth, that's price checker, wrong one. Wealth evaluator, we are at, according to this, 5.7 billion loot in 1,010 kills at Solak. So there you go. So yeah, that's some decent loot. Obviously decent money. People are saying, can we use the Hazelmere's ring? Yep, of course we can. Let me reset my... Oh, actually, I'm not going to reset it. We're just going to keep it as is. Okay, so there we go. We got Hazelmere's equipped now, just so you guys can see it. Hazelmere's is there. Let's do this. John, are we okay to change the title, if that's okay? Because now the Twitch title is a lie. What do you reckon we should go to? You decide. 250. 250? Oh. Right, I was about to say, okay, 2,500, there you go. We're going to go to 2,500. No, not 250k. We're going to do 2,500 and see what we get in the meantime. So we had 7 crossbows already. We've had 1 pet. We haven't had an offhand yet. We've had a grimoire again. We've had a stave cosmetic. We've not had a purple mushroom. Alright, let's keep this going. Bit of a quiet part of the loots at the moment. Can't complain now. Why Nasarada Rins would be a drop I'd love to get just in general right now. Why Nasarada Rins are just on point. Yeah, so yeah, in 1k we've had 7 main hands and 0 offhands, which is unfortunate because people have had that's a crossbow again. That's 8. That's a grimoire as well. So we've had 8 main hands and none on the offhands. So that's our 8th crossbow in around about 1,322 kills, give or take. That's an offhand at the 1,360th kill. We finally got an offhand Blightbound crossbow. There you go. We finally got there. So there you go. We got that one. Let's keep this going. So we were going to have Modiago on here with me, but he decided to slack off and have a holiday. How dare him. So he was going to be a lot better at explaining the loots than me, since of course he QA'd it and was an integral part of Solak getting out to you guys in the awesome format. We got an effigy for the first time there, so we're just going to bring this drop lock down a little bit more. Alright, let's keep this going. Come on, give us some more offhands would be nice. 1,600, that's an effigy number 2. So that's 2 effigies. We've had 1 Triskelion fragment piece as well. We've had a stave. We've had 1 pet already. Not had a pet since. Let's keep this going. The grimoire, consider it as like an enhanced Excalibur, but basically for prayer restores. So when you activate it, we got a pet again. That's our 2nd pet. That is at 1,688 kills. So yeah, there you go. That is a pet right there, and we'll destroy that again and keep this going. That's a Blightbound crossbow. I think that's number, was that 9? Number 9. That's a 9th Blightbound crossbow. Grimoire is basically, oh yeah, I didn't finish. So you use Enhanced Excalibur, you use it, and over 5 minutes, it's a 5-minute cooldown. As Enhanced Excalibur is active, you'll get a little bit of health over time. Whereas the Grimoire is basically that version, but restores prayer over time. But it has a 5-minute cooldown as well. That's the 10th. That's double digits for a crossbow. I'll be honest, I did not expect to even go near double digits on the Blightbound crossbow. So there you go. That's Cinderbane gloves. Oh god. Cinderbane gloves is just one of those drops. It's like, oh, that's a little, I mean, here's your 20 million gloves or however much they are, but yeah. That you definitely would want a Blightbound compared to a Cinderbane glove. I think that's safe to say. It's the first time I've seen a Cinderbane glove drop from Solak, actually. Any plans on buffing the Grimoire? Unfortunately, I can't confirm anything on that. It would have to be a mod ramen question. So apologies for that. Triskelion fragments. That'll be number 2. This log keeps getting, drop log keeps getting bigger and bigger. Let's get this going. Grimoire. Grimoires. Love them. When will the Grimoire be added on the debuff bar? I do know that Ramen does want to do that. I did ask as a suggestion, like, could we do that? That's our 2nd offhand crossbow, by the way. So that came at kill 2018. That's ironic. Kill 2018 gives us our offhand crossbow. But anyway, let's keep this going. RS Glory and Gold got Cinderbanes and Bow on the same kill. That is lucky. I mean, that's safe to say. That's offhand again. So what, 2018 there and 2051 in between offhand crossbows. So the offhand crossbows are catching up a little bit, but I don't think they are going to Get back on that one. Can you piece all the normal? Oh yeah, I'm gonna price check all the normals. Yeah, don't worry. That is the plan, just like I did at 1K. Offhand. Oh, the offhands are making a comeback. So we're on 4. The main crossbows were on. I've lost them. Blightbound crossbows. Where did you go? Are my eyes not working? Where are they? They're there somewhere. I'm clearly losing my mind. Blightbound. Oh, there we go. There's a Blightbound crossbow. Go figure. There. Someone said 10, and now it's 11. So there you go. There's your 11th crossbow. HSR needed for offhands confirmed. No, not at all. There's another Blightbound crossbow. So while you get to 2,500, do you guys want to have a guess at how much loot this is going to be altogether? Based on the wealth evaluator. That's a pet. I need to get rid of that pet at the moment. And we just had a crossbow as well. So we've just gotten a pet. That's pet number 3. So let's just get rid of that. Alright, that's gone. That's another pet again. Whoa, what the? Ah, too fast. That's our 4th pet. This is where the thresholds are starting to kick in a little bit, I feel. Let's drop that again. Right, let's try and be on the lookout for more pets, shall we? So we've had 4 pets. Obviously, if we had activated that pet, we wouldn't get any more. That's a Blightbound crossbow offhand. That's our 5th, if memory serves me correctly. 2,450, 2,460, 70, 80, 90. Boom. 2.5k. Okay. Let us, first of all, get this all into the bank. And then we will arrange the bank by price. We need to get rid of the dwarfs because that doesn't need to be there. So we can get rid of that. And then commands. Buy stack price. Alright, let's have a look. So we'll look at the loot at face value, and then we'll look at the wealth evaluator. There we go. 13 Blightbound crossbows, 5 offhands, 1 Cinderbane gloves, 9 grimoires, the Merifel stave, 127 onyxes. That's going to be a lot of recharging of your equipment if you were to use it that way. 613 ceramic scales, 2 effigies, a lot of wine and sour domins. It's a lot of stuff right there. Alright, so let us, first of all, drop all of this into our inventory. I think there's enough space for all of it. No, there's not. Or is there? Don't think there's going to be another 10. No, there's not enough. Okay, so we're just going to have to wealth evaluate it, and then we'll look at it per stack. Alright, so 15 billion. Wow, okay. 82 billion. There you go. So although I have 2 billion equipped items. Ignore me. But hold on. I've still got clue scrolls. Ignore me. Right, we're looking at bank. 12.1 billion is what we're looking for. We're going to include the money pouch as well, because that's coins from the job. We're not going to include keepsake box. So we're going to include it and say, what, close to 12.3 billion there, give or take. So yeah, 12.3 billion. It's a lot of money, to say the very least. So yeah, definitely be aware of that. I'm not including the equipped items in this. I originally did when I said 15 billion, but I'm only including the bank and money pouch, since the money pouch, of course, came from the coins from the kills. So I'll let you all do your math and figure out that stuff. Price check common drops. Yeah, of course. I can do that indeed. Alright. Let's do the onyx. Oh, I forgot to do the notes. So bad at this. Right. Onyx scales. Saradamins. That's a lot of hastas. A lot of bars. Yeah, we'll price check all of these and see what we get. 26,000 bolt tips. 14,000 battle stat. There's a lot of stuff here. Alright, there you go. So we'll do the crossbows as well. Naturally. And the Cinderbane gloves and the grimoire and the override. Alright. Let's price check. So obviously total value is dash because it's past max int. But you guys can see the numbers right there. So 238 million in wine and sour in drops, 147 million in runite ore, a lot there in bolt tips, a lot there in black dragon hides. There's a lot value for the crossbow, understandably. The stave the stave cosmetic is 10 million, and the grimoires go up to about 159 million. Cinderbanes on their own, what, 26 million. But of course, as I mentioned, GE values are being used in this, so it's probably not correct for the crossbows and the grimoires. I think they're selling for a bit more, so do factor that in, of course. So yeah, apart from that, I think that'll do it. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, it was a stream. This stream is basically one where we were just going to do it with price check without rares. Yeah, of course. So yeah, this stream is just going to be one where we're just going to kick back and have a look at the drops and loot from Solak. Mainly because we didn't have really anything new to show you for the dev Q&A for this week, because everyone is cracking on with their projects. And of course, what would have been the ideal plan is to have the Elite Dungeon guys on here. However, those guys are absolutely smashing it right now, making sure Elite Dungeons is as good as possible for Monday's release. So I'll be very, very excited for that one. Elite Dungeons is indeed on Monday, so been playing a little bit of the content earlier on. It's great fun. And obviously for Friday's stream, if you don't know, when I stream Elite Dungeons on Friday, I'm going to be able to go up to the first boss, but I am not going to be able to show you it. Spoilers of mechanics and all that. So yeah, we're going to go past the first couple rooms and see how far we go, and I'll show you the boss, but I'm not going to show you the mechanics of that boss, but we'll keep going in the meantime. So yeah, very much looking forward to Elite Dungeons. You can solo, you can do it as a duo, you can do it as a group of 3. It is really up to you how you go about it. It is not safe death. It's brutal death. It is give us money death. But apart from that, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I'll answer as much as I can on Elite Dungeons on Friday when I'm streaming it, but I think that's about short and sweet of a stream as can be. I was originally going to do 1k Solak kills, and then the stream was only 10 minutes in, and that was 1k. So thought we'd try and bump it up a little bit. But I hope you've enjoyed it all the same. So thank you so much for watching. When the stream's over, I'll run upstairs and go activate RuneScape for everyone. And apart from that, I think that'll do it. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday.